Hello, today I am also going to share to you this type of cluster stitch. So in the front, it it's it has a bubble. It's using a cluster stitch of double crochet, and in the back it would look like this. For this swatch, I use two color. One is variegated and another is solid. You can use also single color for this pattern. It's up to you actually. So I just wanted to emphasize the cluster, so I use two colors. Okay, so I have here my foundation stitch. You may opt for different types of foundation stitch depending on your preference. You can watch from my other videos. Try to check on the links in the description box. So for this one, I use the cord base foundation, and stitch count is odd numbers. So for this one, I have here 15 stitches. Okay, then let's go. Let's have our chain 1 and then turn. First, on our very first stitch for this row, we make a slip stitch. Okay, then on the next stitch, we'll make a 2 double crochet together on the same stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook, and then pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops in our hook. Pull through 2 loops. Okay, we do not pull through the remaining 2 loops yet. Yarn over, then on the same stitch, insert the hook and pull up another loop, then pull through the 2 loops, and then now while we have our 3 remaining loops, pull through all 3 loops. So that's our cluster stitch. And then on the next stitch, we do our slip stitch. Okay, there we go. So again, our cluster stitch is a double crochet, 2 double crochet together, and then slip stitch. Okay, so in the front it would look like this. So I show you again. Yarn over, and then insert the hook, pull up a loop, then pull through 2 loops, then yarn over, insert the hook on the same stitch, and then pull up a loop, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops in our hook. We pull through 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops, pull through 3 loops, and then slip stitch on the next stitch. So it's just a repeat of this alternate of the cluster and the slip stitch. Okay, I'll show you once again our cluster of 2 double crochet. Then slip stitch. Again, our 2 double crochet together, and then our slip stitch. And then slip stitch. Okay, at the end of our row, and pull through the remaining 3 loops, and then our slip stitch. So for this one, we start our row with a slip stitch, and then we end our row with a slip stitch also. So it should look like this cluster. However, if you want to change color when we do our slip stitch, you would have to do you will have to change the color here when we do the slip, like that. So for this one, I will use a single color. So it's up to you if you want 2 colors or just a single color. Okay, for the next row, chain 1, and then it will be an entire row of single crochet. So single crochet on the stitch that we did our slip stitch. Okay, we use the entire row with a single crochet. So if you can observe my tutorials these days are more of not reversible. So this pattern, if you want it to be reversible, it will have a look on both sides. We're going to skip the single crochet row. So this particular pattern is we want on one side only we can see the clusters. This pattern is not reversible. Okay, we are at the end of our single crochet row, and that's it. So our first row should look like this. Our cluster or bubble, and then our single crochet. Okay, I'll show you again for another couple of rows to make this cluster stitch clear. Okay, chain 1 and turn. Then we begin our row with a slip stitch. Then our cluster, 2 double crochet together, and then slip stitch. Again, 2 double crochet together and slip stitch. Once again, 2 double crochet together and slip stitch. 2 half double crochet together and slip stitch. Two half double together and slip stitch. 2 half double together and slip. Okay, we are down at the end of our row. 2 half double and together, then slip stitch, followed by a row of single crochet. So first chain 1 and then turn and then single crochet. Single crochet for the entire row. So at the end of the row, okay, there you go, our cluster stitch using 2 double crochet together and a slip stitch. I hope you liked the video, and please don't forget to subscribe as well. Thank you.